The conflict in the DRC is the deadliest since World War II. And unfortunately, given the magnitude of the conflict, we are still not able to get much attention from the world, including the media.
This Congolese activist says Western news organizations have failed to report on the war crimes committed in his country and blamed the US for contributing to the conflict.
I've had family members killed in this conflict. I was born in Bukavu, and Bukavu has fallen to the rebels a couple of days ago. So this is very personal to me. And I'm not saying that, we should underestimate the other, crisis in the world, whether it's Gaza or Ukraine, but also care about humanity. Then the DRC conflict should also be given attention.
Since January 2025, the M3 armed rebel group has taken control of the largest cities in eastern Congo, one of the world's most mineral-rich regions. For years, Western companies have been accused of exploiting natural resources looted in this province to accelerate their green transition.
Electrical cars and our phones and those minerals, for the most part, come from the DRC, whether it's cobalt, coltan. There have been actually multiple lawsuits filed against US companies that are involved in the illicit smuggling and access to the minerals. You have kids working in those mines and very inhumane conditions.
Nils Kinuani, who founded a US-based NGO for Congo, has been meeting with members of Congress, urging Washington to end its assistance to Rwanda, a country accused by the UN of supporting armed groups in DRC.
It has also been established that Rwanda and Paul Kagame, they are using foreign aid, foreign assistance, the money that they get from countries like the US, so using that money to fund the crisis, the conflict in the DRC, the war in the DRC, right? And this is US taxpayer money, dollars, right? We could say that the US is contributing indirectly to the conflict.
In less than a month, at least 3,000 people have been killed, and an additional 500,000 have been displaced. Kinuani blames Rwanda for backing armed groups and criticizes the Congolese government for failing to protect its citizens for the past 30 years.
Conflict in the DRC is one of the worst in modern history. So over 6 million people killed, over 7 million displaced, and also the conflict in the DRC can turn into a regional conflict. At some point in the DRC, you had about 9 countries that fought on DRC soil. This is unprecedented. The whole continent might be affected.